Lesson 5.6, Add linear expressions. A linear expression is an algebraic expression in which the variable is raised to the first power. You can add linear expressions with or without models. Sometimes you will need to use zero pairs. Okay, so again, our zero pairs is we take a positive and negative, we pair it together, there's nothing left. If we go down to example A, we have 3x minus 5 plus 2x minus 3. We're taking our first quantity, adding it to our second quantity. Again, when we add, you have to make sure you have like terms. Like terms have the same variable to the same power. So one way we could do this is we could look to see what's common. Well, we have a 3x and a 2x. So I'm going to take 3x plus 2x, and we get 5x. Next, my constant negative 5 and my constant negative 3. Remember, the negative sign has to go with it because it's subtracting. So I have negative 5 plus negative 3, which is negative 8. So once I have added my two quantities together, I look at my expression. Can I simplify it any farther? In this case, no. I have a 5x and I have a constant 8. I cannot combine those together. Another way to set up this problem is we can stack one expression on top of the other. So I can take 2x minus 4 plus 3x minus 7 and add them. Negative 4 plus negative 7 is negative 11. 2x plus 3x is 5x. So my added linear expressions would be 5x minus 11. Again, I have to check, can I simplify it any farther? In this case, I can't because I have a 5x and I have a constant. If we turn to the next page, a few more examples. Our directions say add, use models if needed. So letter C, I have x minus 1 plus 2x plus 3. So you can do it one of two ways. Again, you can find your like terms, add them since we have an addition sign, or you can stack one on top of the other. So I have x minus 1 plus 2x plus 3. When I add them, negative 1 plus 3, I have one negative, 3 positives, so I have 2 positives left. And then x plus 2x, remember, just a variable, the coefficient is 1, so 1 plus 2 is 3x. So I have 3x plus 2. Letter D, I have x minus 4 plus negative 2x plus 1. Again, I can look at my terms and figure out which ones are alike, and then I can add them together. I have x, I have negative 2x. So 1 positive x plus 2 negative x's leave me with 1 negative x. And then I have negative 4 plus positive 1, 4 negatives plus 1 positive gives me 3 negatives. Okay, letter E. Now we have 6 times the quantity x plus 7 plus the quantity x plus 3. Now that we have a 6 out front, we need to factor that 6 in. So we have to use our distributive property before we can simplify. So our distributive property is you have to take the term outside the parentheses times everything inside. So 6 times x is 6x plus 6 times 7, which is 42. And then I have plus x plus 3. I add these together now. 42 plus 43 is 45. 6x plus 1x is 7x. And I put an addition sign between them because my 45 was positive. Okay, same thing for letter F. I have 12x plus 19 plus 2 times the quantity x minus 10. I have to distribute that 2 in before I can simplify. So I'm going to start with 12x plus 19, then distribute my 2. 2 times x is 2x, minus 2 times 10, which is 20, and then I'm going to add them together. So 19 plus negative 20 is a negative 1 after I make my zero pairs. 12x plus 2x is 14x. Again, once I simplify these, I have to look at my new expression and make sure it's in simplest form. So I have a 14x, I have a 1. I can't combine my coefficient with my constant. They don't have the same variable to the same power, so 14x minus 1 would be my final answer in F. We turn over to the next slide. Example G. A rectangle has side lengths x plus 4 feet and 2x minus 2 feet. Write a linear expression in simplest form to represent the perimeter. Find the perimeter if the value of x is 7. So I need to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So I'm first going to start by drawing a rectangle. Okay, I know my length. My lengths are x plus 4 and 2x minus 2. So I have x plus 4 and 2x minus 2. And we know that in a rectangle, our sides parallel to each other are equivalent. So if this is 2x minus 2, this one up here is 2x minus 2. Same over here would be x plus 4. To find the perimeter of a rectangle, I have to add up all the sides. So I have 2x minus 2 plus x plus 4 plus 2x minus 2 plus x plus 4. Now that I have my expression written out, I need to simplify it. So first, I'm going to start with my first term on the left and see if I have any like terms like that. So I have to have the same variable to the same power. I have a 2x, I have x, 2x, and x. So I have 2x plus 1x plus 2x plus 1x, which is 6x. And then after I simplify those, I cross them off, so I know I've used them. Now I have negative 2 plus positive 4 plus negative 2 plus positive 4. After I add all those together, I have positive 4 left. Okay, again, I cross them off. Make sure I have used all my terms, which I have. So now I know my simplified expression is 6x plus 4. I know it is completely simplified because I can't combine 6x with a 4. Our last step said find the perimeter if the value of x is 7. So I know x is 7. I need to substitute it in for x. So I would take 6 times 7 plus 4. We need to follow order of operations here. Parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, add or subtract. So I'm going to multiply first. 6 times 7 is 42 plus 4. 42 plus 4 is 46. So my perimeter would be 46 feet.